We can't see the thing. Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
Welcome to Why Jungle.
Hey! We're finally back.
It's been 3 weeks.
Yes, so many weeks.
Yeah.
We try not to have such big breaks, but
It was unavoidable.
yeah, sometimes life gets in the way.
Yes.
Yes.
Like people who just decide to, leave the state and go on awesome riding retreats and don't invite the rest of us.
I mean, next time we'll do a thing. Yeah. It'll be fine. You can always do, there's no limit to how many riding retreats you can do.
It is true. It is true.
Yeah, but more on that later.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking about that now? What have I been doing?
Yeah.
What have you been doing for the past couple of weeks?
What have I been doing? I don't know. I've been working, and I've been writing, which is good. I have been trying out a couple of different things to get me writing again. I had a couple of people come around, including Simone and Kate, and we did
Hey Kate.
essentially 2 days of just hanging out at my kitchen table in varying forms and
eating a lot of cheese.
Yep, and
biscuits.
Yeah, so
and
that was good. And I think I worked out I'm going to make a couple of characters kiss because one of them deserves some good stuff to happen in his life. He just has a very bad day for the entirety of the book.
Yeah, if you're going to traumatize your characters, at least have them have some happiness just to counteract it.
It's true.
It's only fair.
What have you been doing?
Doing some working and then writing. Yeah, and I went away. To regional New South Wales, which is just easier than saying Barara, which no one's ever heard of. It's the tiniest town. It's you go to Canberra and then you go west to the coast and you find Barara, which
sounds like your phone tried to autocorrect Barra.
No, I specifically went here. It wasn't a mistake. Yeah. It's super, we found an Airbnb. My plan for my writing retreat was somewhere remote where we can't be distracted by touristy things.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to do. And we found that. And it was actually really nice and picturesque. Even though it was a beach house, but it was winter. So it rained. And then a couple times we went to the beach and it was really so pretty.
Raining is the best riding weather.
It is. And there was surrounded by forest and there was some kangaroos I saw and a lyrebird.
Kay wants to know if you went east or actually west.
No, we went east. Oh, I keep telling you about west. My whole story for this now.
They were west of the beach.
On the coast, okay? East coast, the east coast. Yes, it was 3 hours. It's actually, if you had Sydney and Canberra and you drew a little right angle to where they'd meet on the coast, that's Barara. So you can find it that way.
Yeah.
If you can't spell it, because the E's and the R's aren't always where you think they should be.
Berra.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Told me a couple times. Are you putting on my scarf? Wait.
Yes.
I made this. This is my Ravenclaw scarf. This is the second ever scarf I ever made for myself when I learned to crochet. So enjoy that. Delayed, but I want to talk about my scarf. It's a great scarf.
It is a great scarf.
It's good.
Yeah.
Ravenclaw represent.
Woo! Hufflepuff. Yeah.
Everyone loves Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff is the best. We're the
What's
greatest.
your house?
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all better be Hufflepuffs, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
I know at least one of you isn't, but I'm willing to forgive.
All houses are welcome in the YA jungle.
It's true.
We're not prejudiced. As long as you have at least heard of Harry Potter. It's great if you
if you haven't heard of Harry Potter, they're what is your house?
Oh, then you're just in the wrong place, son.
Yeah. My sports house was water.
Oh, they were just
in
called
high
after
school.
Elements?
Yeah, Elements. We were very, very original. Oh, and in my primary school days, they were named after rivers. So I was in Mhairi, which was the red one, and Sturt was the yellow, and Onkaparinga was blue.
That'd be really hard as a child to try and have to say Onkaparinga.
That's why I was Onka.
Onka. Yeah, that makes sense. We were named after, because we were a Catholic school, and we were named after a saint. All the houses were also saints. So I was in Campion. I don't know who he was as a person, but we were green. Yeah. And then there was Costa, Regis, and Xavier, which was the one named after the St. Francis Xavier, who no, there were 2 Xaviers? I don't know. Well, the one who liked the animals, and he was the patron saint of animals.
Who gets bored reading Harry Potter? I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Kate,
what?
That's unacceptable, and I think you should impose sanctions upon this person.
Give it another go. have them listen to the audiobooks. I hear they're quite
Yeah.
good.
Oh, Stephen Fry.
Stephen
So
Fry.
good.
Especially hear him fail to say pocketed every time it comes up. It's just the word he can't do. And Rowling put more of it in there when he knew he struggled.
Yeah.
Because she's like the sassiest queen we know.
So good. So good.
Good. You shouldn't be friends with people that don't like Harry Potter. That's
Excellent.
just a fact.
Yeah, it's
Flat
true.
fact. Dump him.
We're going to do a 5-minute sprint on that note.
Let's get to writing.
Yeah.
The thing we're all here for.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have a preference for which image?
One of the beachy one with the people.
The beachy one?
Because it's the
the lake.
Yeah. It reminds me of my writing retreat.
Haha.
Check out that beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, my place was not quite like that. It was more of a sea than a lake, but you know, still appropriate water. Water is good.
I like the colours.
Yes. You should be prepared.
Because I am definitely not opening that right now. Oh, good. I'm in the right spot. We're
Here
good.
you go.
Yeah,
you're all ready.
Yeah, I am prepared. Yes. I like the colours in this picture. So Simone picked all the photos again for this week. Yep. So
she's been on Unsplash and was like, prettiest pictures.
Exactly. Search pretty pictures.
I don't search anything. It's just front page.
Yeah.
The newest stuff.
Really?
It's great. Yeah. Yeah. Often just scrolling the most recently uploaded stuff is still
some really good
gems.
stuff.
Yeah. But this is good. I feel like in America it's summer, so that's probably like a summer vacation kind of shot someone's taken.
I feel like it's definitely a lake. It doesn't. There's too many trees close to the thing and rocks. I feel like. Yeah. Or to be fair, it could be a bay.
I don't know enough about bodies of water to really comment, but the fact that you can see land around it makes me think it's a lake. Yeah.
That's, it's most important that we decide what
if you're going to write
critical.
About it, you're going to put a lake or an ocean, like, you got to be correct when you first draft. Like, that's how that is.
It's true, absolutely. There's no take backsies, right?
Yeah, let's probably start writing.
We're being sarcastic, by the way.
Just write whatever you first draft. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Yes. Actually, yes. Calliope, if you win a sprint, you can choose a photo.
Yeah. Please send us photos at the YAJungle@gmail.com.
Yes.
But we'll be happy to go through submissions.
Because
it makes it easier for us.
Yeah.
We'd have to do it then.
Exactly. All right. So we're going to do 5 minutes on the clock, and we're going to start now. Alright, stop writing, guys.
Stop writing. Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
We already beeped.
Yeah.
We can't hear
Double beeps.
But stop.
Yeah.
How'd you go?
Yes.
How'd you go?
Yeah, I did
Got it really.
To be fair, we were discussing other things to do with the things. Also, we put the heater on. If you can hear it, that's totally the...
It's very cold.
I'm fine, but I'm well insulated.
I have a giant jacket. It's good. Ooh, Calliope got 133.
Nice job.
Dinner.
And ordered dinner online.
That's the multitasking
Yeah.
we like.
It's good.
Good work.
I love it. Anyone else? How much did you get?
I got 33 words, but it took me like a second to actually just read what I was doing as well, because I'm like mid-scene at the moment.
Yeah, you're in like quite an, earlier today, Simone was telling me she'd figured out how to make some things work. So.
I came into this scene being like, what the fuck am I going to do? And then like, I don't know, I just have some great ideas, and it's very exciting. It's good to be in the exciting phase, because the words come a lot easier. So
that's true.
It's a lot of fun, sassy back and forth. News. You planned a scene, Kaylin. Nice.
Yay.
Nice. Planning is good. Planning is important.
Yes.
You got a plan. Lysandra is, I'm doing this by hand, but winter flashback, featuring everyone's favorite old school subject, consumption.
I read that as like a literal school subject. I'm like, who teaches consumption? That just seems dangerous.
Just like a really specific history teacher.
Yeah,
it's
but
just like, I would
not want to do the lesson practicals.
No.
Although, it could be really fun if you got like red jelly or something and you were like,
I would like a lecture that's just like every instance like of an old timey film doing like a consumption where someone's just like quietly coughing into a thing and
oh no,
I'm gonna die, because it's like the
1800s.
Yeah, exactly. The olden days.
Yeah, 1800s. Yeah, it was
best school play ever.
Yeah. Tuberculosis, super fun. Yay. Oh, poor Calliope. No, okay. So, no making out with Calliope. That's what I've learnt tonight.
Oh, yeah, that just reminds me of when I was doing my honours thesis. I did like my study on dystopian fiction, but like a big part of my research was the Victorian era, and then I like read only the introduction of an entire book that was about prostitutes in the Victorian era.
Yeah.
And TV. And, you know, and the way that they would, like, jail sex workers for having TB instead of, I don't know, treating them.
Yeah.
Because then, like, the soldiers would get it. And it's like, wow, Victorian England.
Victorian England messed up place.
You fucked up, but, like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, right.
Don't jail sick people. Help them.
Yeah. No, it's not cool, man.
Ugh, thank God the past.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm happy to live in this day and age. That's all I'm going to say on that subject.
You're not in jail for being sick. For
many
other stupid things, but for not being sick at least.
It's true. I think I get a pretty rough deal in 1800 Victorian times. Anyway.
Yeah. That's why it's a good dystopia.
It's true. So, as you heard earlier, Simone was on a writing retreat, so we're going to talk about writing retreat.
Yes, a writing retreat, and how you can do a road writing retreat for cheap and without having to, like, you know, because there are a lot of proper, like, formalized retreats that you can apply to that, you know, have, like, catering and like fancy you know teachers to give you workshops, and these things all sound amazing, and I would love to do one day, but like you're a poor ass, you know, that's recently graduated student / young person with little money. It's kind of hard to get involved in one of those, but you can do one yourself pretty simply, and all it really takes is like planning a cheap ass holiday somewhere, like an off-season Airbnb by the beach where no one's gonna be, because it's like 10 degrees in the eastern states, or in your own hometown, because flying is also can be quite expensive.
Do you want to tell us about the writing retreat that you went on first? And we'll get into the rest of it later.
Yeah, sure. So I went with my good buddy Katie, who I met at Oxford. I'm just showing off now. At a summer school course several years ago. And she lives in Sydney / is in Canberra at the moment, and so I flew into Canberra, and then she drove all 3 hours to this tiny town. We passed so many dead kangaroos. I'm really worried about, like, I don't know, the kangaroos in the eastern states. There are problems, but come on, it's just, surely we don't have to kill them all. I don't know, it's a whole other problem.
I guess if they jump in front of a car, then
it's hard because there's a lot of trees, so you can't really swerve anywhere. It's a complicated issue. But I'm gonna go on a rant about, like,
drive at dusk or dawn. Anyway,
environmental problems. But so we got to this place, and we just, like, I had 6 days, or really like kind of 4 days, and then 2 traveling days when we were kind of there. just sitting in this house. I mean, I'd get up in the morning, I'd like maybe do some dishes from the wine and other consumption things we had the night before. Sit with my laptop, do some words, maybe then go to like the beach for a little bit and just like stare at the waves to like leave the house, because sometimes it's good to take a little bit of a break. Then yeah, just kind of sit and write. And we did have like Netflix and stuff on at the time, which was like mostly because Katie wanted to like, was the kind of person who's convinced she can TV and write at the same time. Although I got many more words done than her because I was not in front of the TV directly. So.
I like to think I can TV and write, but I can't.
Yeah, I used to tell myself I could,
it'll be fine, especially if I'm rewatching something. But I'm still just like, oh, I love this bit in this movie.
It's too much.
Yeah.
But luckily I had my headphones and just putting them in for like periods of time and listening to my rain simulator while it was also actually raining. It's a good time to focus.
Yeah.
But yeah, just having like a routine like that and kind of being like, I'm going to write from this time to this point, or have a daily goal. I usually tried to like, I didn't meet any of my goals like what I thought I was going to do, but I also had very lofty, ridiculous goals. Like I was going to do like 10,000 words a day. That's crazy. Oh, wow. No, I'm not even that kind of writer normally. But what I did do was completely finish writing and editing a whole like section of my novel and then planning out the rest of it. So, and then writing a good like number of chapters after that. So that's like a lot of progress.
Yeah.
In the end of it. And yeah, it helps that in terms of like, you know, catering, that you plan your food ahead. Maybe you do some dishes that you can just let sit simmering, prepare, and then you don't have to constantly watch. Cooking. Yeah, I did like a pumpkin soup, and then I did like a bolognese. I just let I let the bolognese simmer for like 8 hours, and it was the most delicious thing ever. Like all the flavors were really infused, and like the meat broke down to tiny little chunks. It was so delicious.
Good.
Oh my god, recommend.
So 5 stars with bolognese as right to feel.
I mean, I'm Italian, so bolognese is like my automatic go-to because I can make it without, you know, even thinking. But like, recommend. Good times.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my experience. It was great. Had a lot of fun. Did a lot of work, which is a really important thing. And yeah, I didn't like. Time. It wasn't even. It was definitely, you know, it was worth the money. But I think next time I want to go somewhere a bit closer to home, because I spent like, the time I left my house at like 7 in the morning or 6 in the morning to get to the airport to fly into Canberra. Yeah. Which, because it was like a go through Sydney, it took like so many hours. And then driving there. I didn't get there till like 10 o'clock at night. The whole day was travelling.
Oh, really? Oh.
So
can you even fly direct to Canberra? I feel like you should be able
but there are 2 flights a day. Oh, wow. And like the earliest I would have gotten there would have been like 3 p.m.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. I ended up getting there at 12 p.m, which is marginally better. Yeah. Even though I had to. And then there were like delays because it was really foggy in Sydney. Like,
oh, yeah, it was really bad that week.
But yeah, so maybe pick somewhere where you don't have to spend all day traveling unless you're going to have, just because it just digs into a whole day you could be writing. Yeah. But, it was still good. I enjoyed it a lot, and I would 100% do it again. I can take more time off work. Would recommend. Go somewhere. But yeah. Any
of y'all been on a writing retreat, whether or not it was organised? Yeah. Or... I haven't done a writing retreat as such. I've done like a writing workshop, but that was like 3 days, which was really good. It wasn't about like actually writing. It was more, it's the Fiona McIntosh's masterclass. So it's more about like how to do the writing thing for commercial fiction, which was still really good. And I really appreciated having those days where it was just focused on writing and nothing else. So,
yeah, I think having like a good experience mentor there as well.
Was it good to not be in your house, like somewhere entirely else? Did that help you?
100%, especially because if I was in my house, my mother would have interrupted and be like, hey, let's go walk the dog. Hey, let's go do this. Hey, you said you'd make dinner. I was still making dinner and doing some walking. It was because I decided to. Yeah. Because someone else made me do it.
Yeah. Not in the middle of I'm in a really good spot. Why? I come back in like half an hour and I've finished this epic love scene.
I love my family, but they have like little respect for what I do and like the worst timing. So, you know, writing isn't real work. Yeah. I remember this mother when I'm famous. Yeah.
I could see some really like passive aggressive like acknowledgements in the back.
No thanks to my parents. Only clothed and fed me for 26 years.
How dare they?
Yeah, they're not the worst, but come on, guys. Yeah.
Have any of y'all been on retreats?
Yeah. Even just like made your own retreat by like holding up at a library for 24 hours. Yeah. One thing I used to enjoy that the Writer Centre used to do...
lock-ins?
Those lock-ins.
Is that like 12 hours? Yeah, it's called 12, isn't it?
Yeah, 12. Yeah. I used to love them. Because yeah, it's like it's the same kind of, even though you're not, staying overnight, it's the same thing of like going somewhere that's not your house, taking time to specifically do this one task and just focusing. And it's amazing how much more productive you can be when you have those kind of environments.
Excellent. I guess we did a similar thing when you and Kate were around here.
I was very distracted there. I wasn't good at that.
No. I did a lot of dishes. I think it's so many dishes. I love it. Well, we're going to...
Lysandra's going to Queenstown in December to write and hike and recover from your thesis. That's a good idea.
Queenstown, New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Okay.
Are there other Queenstown people?
I don't know. I just immediately think Queensland.
Oh, yeah.
So
don't want to make that mistake. I mean, she's from Queensland, I know as a fact, so that might not be the most helpful. Because it'd be your family being like, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, family's not conducive to writing. Yeah, New Zealand is not Queensland.
Yeah.
Understandable. But that sounds really cool.
Wait, Queenstown, is Queenstown the one where you do like all the bungee jumping and stuff?
Oh.
Is it
North Island or South Island?
I don't know, but it's near Arrowtown, which I think is the cutest.
Oh, really?
Cutest name for a town.
That's really cute.
Anyway.
New Zealand's great. But yeah.
Yeah, 5 stars would visit again.
I want to go. Take me with you.
Yeah.
Invite myself to your trip. Thanks, Sandra.
Alrighty, so we're going to do another sprint.
Yeah.
10 minutes this time. And... we're going to... Sorry, just setting this all up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do Tokyo or the Lighthouse?
I would do Lighthouse.
Lighthouse?
Alright. Queenstown makes you think of more environmental things.
Lighthouse.
You can do it, Calliope.
Yeah. I believe in you. For those of you who are new, we normally do a 5-minute sprint and then 2 10-minute sprints and random talking in between.
You can also still, I guess, write if you wanted. Like,
you can just ignore us, but you
can't count it in the next sprint. It's gonna be
I like this photo because I like ocean and like cliffy sort of stuff and lighthouses. I have a soft spot for lighthouses, and I think it's because of Round the Twist. When I was a kid,
I thought very Round the Twist. I also feel like Wuthering Heights, even though I don't think there's actually anywhere near an ocean. But it captures the emotions of Wuthering Heights.
The emotions, I see.
The emotion. Mostly, especially Heathcliff's very rocky emotions.
Oh, yeah.
He's a human storm.
Oh, okay.
I
thought he was just an asshole.
He's just
I haven't read the book, so okay.
No, he is an asshole.
He is an asshole? Okay, complicated then.
Everyone in the Brontes books is an asshole, except for the one good one. Is it Anne Bronte? The one who writes the other good stuff. That's a meme. I'll find it.
Nobody reads.
Yeah. I'll read it. I'll read you Long Dead Anne Bronte.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. I like know as Wuthering Heights, the song.
Yeah, Kate Bush. Classic.
Yeah.
That Kate Bush Wuthering Heights Day is coming up. There'll be a whole thing in the park.
Oh, what?
People go and they dress up as Kate Bush from like Wuthering Heights.
Oh,
it's not my thing, but you know.
The more you know.
The more you know. If you're into that, go do that.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Love it.
Dress in red. Dance around like you're high. I don't know. Have fun.
Lots of squeaking. That's all I remember. All right. We're going to go 10 minutes on the clock.
Which Kathy, Kate? Which one? There's too many Kathys. Anyway.
Kathy? I haven't read the book, so.
You gotta read it, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big classic fan. But
disappointed.
Right. I'm sorry.
You read what you like, but come on.
Yeah. I'm going to go be sad about the fact I've disappointed my co-streamer for the next 10 minutes in silence while I write.
Yeah.
And write how sad I am.
That sounds like a good way to get some words done.
Alright, so we're going to go 10 minutes and we're going to start now. Stop writing.
Stop writing.
Yay.
Whew, yay. That was a time.
Yeah, it was an time. I did writing. Hooray.
Yay, well done, Mhairi.
I started a new scene, so
excellent.
that's good.
That's excellent.
It's a backstory scene that I've been keen to write for a little while. I'm sort of just like still nutting out, you know, who knows who and why does this person who's telling the story know this story, and I figured it out and it's good.
Nice.
So I'm happy.
It's good to make sure your narrator makes sense.
Yeah.
Much like in Wuthering Heights.
Yes.
If you, it is told by, it's a story being told to someone else of like the maid who was there.
Yeah.
Which I think is forgotten often until you like only notice it at the start and the end. I think it like can be some point in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Where the guy's like, wait a second, what happened here? And she's just like, hush, listen. Yeah, it's a good technique.
How'd you do?
Good. I got 212 words.
Nice job.
Middle of a awkward like an interview.
Yeah.
Like, my character's being interviewed about some incidents that happened previously in the book, and she's trying not to like hint to, you know, her love interest next to her about some dalliances with another guy. Just some awkward questions.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to answer later. Gotta throw the romantic tension in there.
Yeah.
That's how you keep it going.
Questions.
Callie
did 694.
Nice.
Yay.
That's solid.
Hang on.
You can
that
definitely.
deserves
Ooh.
thing. Yeah.
You
yeah.
would.
Okay. Did it come up?
Did it work?
I don't know.
Is it working?
No,
No.
it didn't work
Oh.
out. Oh well.
Boop,
Hooray!
boop.
Ba-bow!
You get a
Yay.
treasure. You can pick
Yeah.
a picture for next week.
Yes,
Yay.
you can pick all 3 pictures for next week if you like.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Ooh, Sandra did a page in your notebook.
Nice job.
Handwriting is such a, like, I can't do it. I can't read my own words. So I'm always admirable of people that can. So, yeah. You can also pick pictures if you wish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, still planning. That's good.
Planning is good.
Yes.
God, I just lost my train of thought completely. As happens at least once a stream. Anything in particular? Any sentences or anything that you wrote that you are happy with? Share it with us in the chat.
You're proud of. Any developments you've worked out. Tell us about your books.
Yes.
I want to
What are
hear
you
about them.
writing?
I know some of them, but
Yeah,
not all of them.
I know. So many. But while y'all do that, we're going to talk about how to organise your very own writing retreat.
Did we already do that? Oh,
no,
not really.
No. We
detail.
talked about your retreat. That's why I was
Okay.
like, we're gonna talk about how to organise your own writing retreat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and what you should, you know, with some most experience, like maybe who you should invite, places you could think of having it, sort of costs involved, what you need to plan for, and what sort of goals you might want to set for your writing retreat.
Yes. All right.
Spoilers, achievable ones.
And, you know, be realistic with your goals. So I guess to start from the start of the question, see the whiteboard behind us. Like, who? Other writers are probably the best people to come with you on your writing retreat.
It's generally true. Or a butler.
Or a butler, someone who will wait on your hand and foot, but not distract you. Maybe you don't bring your spouse unless they are
well-trained.
Well-trained or a writer. Probably don't bring kids.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, I feel like most writer parents probably would enjoy the chance to be away from their noisy and demanding families. So,
would you? I think if it's like there are pros and cons to having a large group versus a small group.
Yeah.
The large group, theoretically, there's always someone you can write with, but there also might be like way more distractions.
Yeah.
Of people, whereas small group, less people, less distractions. But also less people to bounce off of.
I think it also just depends on knowing the people you're going with. Like if you've written with them before, like, you know, if you do like write-ins where, you know, you host a TV stream, or you occupy cafes, and just knowing how much work you actually get on around them and how much you tend to end up talking too much.
Yeah.
You want, like, if you're gonna spend the time and effort to go away on a retreat,
you're gonna put the money in. Yeah.
So don't take someone who you know you'll just end up chatting and watching TV and eating lots of chocolate with.
Yeah.
Unless you're also gonna write a lot with.
That's true. If that's what you do while you write, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because the key is writing.
Because, like, you know, you wanna, I guess, like, part of being trying to be a proper novelist is taking it seriously, like any other job. So you just get a lot more done, and I feel like, I don't know, it's good to take that time for yourself and be
do
good.
A thing.
Take it seriously.
Make the commitment to your work.
Commit to your novel. It deserves it.
Mm.
As to where anywhere technically you can do it.
Yeah.
Somewhere that you don't have to spend a lot of money or time on.
Yeah, so I think that the big thing is not somewhere you regularly would be.
Yeah,
so
somewhere that's out of your regular sphere. And somewhere you know there isn't going to be distractions. So, you know, you're not like, whatever you find distracting. If you find the beach distracting, maybe don't go to the beach. Yeah. If you find cities distracting, maybe don't go to the city. Yeah. Maybe somewhere where people don't know where you are, so they can't just pop around and be like, oh, hey, you're in town.
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, Aunt Nellie. Yeah. Oh, I really wanted to see you and your 3 children today.
Yeah. Damn it, Nellie.
I have an Aunt Nellie. It's fine. Somewhere remote, I think, is my advice, but also whatever is like, if, you know, if all you can do is hire like a caravan in a caravan park, like as long as there's Wi-Fi and or power or whatever you need, like that could work.
Yeah, I mean, it's pros to know Wi-Fi too, because the internet is a huge distraction for me.
Yes. So
maybe take that into account. If you know you're really easily distracted by the internet, maybe consider going off grid, so to speak.
Well, somewhat with like some, you know, phone reception. Yeah. So you don't die.
Yeah, that would be good.
You'll need it at some point.
Yeah, it's true.
Just to check in with relatives so they know you're okay.
Yeah. And what sort of facilities, you know, you want to have? Like, are you good, like, literally going out in a tent somewhere and, like, having campfires and all of that? Or do you need somewhere, like, more like a cabiny, housey thing? Or, you know, do you need to be close to certain things? Like, all this is stuff you should take into account.
One thing I wish we had picked was somewhere that actually had Uber Eats. Because, like, I guess the downside of being remote is that you have to actually feed yourself. Yeah. And do all your own cooking. But if we were somewhere that actually had, like, takeaway food that we could, like, just order and have delivered to us, then that would have saved some time. And we did go, like, shopping twice, at least twice. Yeah. And it was, like, took, you know, a number of hours each time. But, you know, pros and cons. Yeah. Whatever you want to do. Yeah. Think of these things. The cost, as much as you want to spend.
Probably you can spend a lot, but you can spend not very much.
I was lucky in that my mother donated to me a whole bunch of her frequent flyer points. So one of my flights was free. Nice. So I could justify going to Canberra instead of Sydney. Which would have taken me even longer to get anywhere. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, and also maybe plan what you're going to write before you go. Like, you know, have some set goals. So if you want to, like, finish the draft you're working on, or, like, finish up to X section, or, you know, do X many words. Like, have this in mind. Yeah. Maybe plan it out. Say, I'm going to write, like, 3,000 words a day. And then
make it an achievable goal.
3,000 is achievable. Yeah. I mean, 10,000 maybe not for everyone, but, like, 10,000 is for some people.
Yeah,
like,
but not for you.
No,
so
not
your
for
goal
me.
of 10,000 was...
My maximum words I've ever written in one day was 8,000 words in the last day of last NaNoWriMo. Yeah. And it's not a regular thing. Like, I could probably do it once, but then I couldn't do it for the rest of the 4 days. Yeah. Like, well, maybe I could. Maybe it's my next challenge. Maybe. But, like, it didn't work this time, so... Yeah. I don't know. At least if you're going to have big stretch goals, have smaller goals.
But, a little bit of a stretch, but not...
Be prepared to, like, adjust your goals, and don't beat yourself up if you don't meet them, because...
To be like, oh, I've spent all this money and, you know, this time, and I haven't done it. If you've done writing, you've still done good, like, let's be honest, but I think you can offset that by setting achievable goals. Yes. Which is what we like.
Achievability.
Yeah. What went into your planning? What sort of stuff did you think about before you went on your thing? Or were you just like, let's go, here's a place, woo!
I mean, a lot of it was basically like, oh, we should do this thing. What time? The time of the year. For me, I had to take time off work because I have a job now. But luckily a job that gives me leave days I was able to take. So yeah, thinking about, like, when it's actually feasible for you to go. My friend is going to Japan for 6 months this week. So we had to pick it, like, early in June. Yeah. Before that, because then she'd be like, oh wait, that wouldn't work. So just considering the time of the year. That can also play into, like, where you're going. So if you're going to go to a beach house, you're picking it in, like, summer and, like, December, like, it's going to be really expensive. It'll be just booked out. So
and busy.
So maybe think of the off season if you want cheaper places. If you're going to Airbnb, if you're going to, like, a hotel or whatever, like, just be considerate of, like, big events. Like, don't go to Melbourne in September because football is going to trip you up. Yeah. Yeah. Just be wary of the things that can make it harder for you.
And more expensive.
But, I don't know. Yeah, basically it's really simple. Like, we were just like, hey, let's pick this place. Found an Airbnb, found some places, booked it. It was that easy. Yeah. And then organized flights. Yeah. It's like as easy as any other holiday. Except you don't have to worry about activities to fill your day.
Because you're writing. Yay!
Yeah. It's really the perfect holiday as a writer. You don't have to, like, you know, worry about spending thousands of dollars going to, like, Disney World.
Yeah.
Not that we have Disney World. Dream World.
Sad
Buying expensive carnival food. Theme park food. And, you know, all those really expensive but you know, cool collectible merchandise things.
Oh my god, so many cool things.
Jackets. Rides. Oh,
Harry Potter robes.
I really want Harry Potter robes. Okay. I finish this book, I can buy myself Harry Potter robes.
Good plan. Anything you guys want to throw in as to suggestions for writing retreats? Questions?
Where would you go? What's your ideal writing retreat? Where would you go?
I like your idea of the beach house in winter with the rain. I also I'm a big fan of like forests and like the bush and stuff. I would go back to Tassie if I had enough money. Back to Cradle Mountain because that was really cool, and yeah, I had a great time there. And I think it's like I like being surrounded by like foresty, naturey stuff. It's my jam. So
I like forests.
Yeah,
and also when you go in winter, you're not at risk of a bushfire as much.
Exactly. I'm not a fan of burning. So,
no,
but I like fires. You can have fires.
You can have a little fire.
Yeah. Like,
I discovered it's a lot harder to start a fire than TV makes it out to be.
Yeah.
As I tried and failed to start the little furnace fire that we had going, and like apparently you have to make like a teepee, and there's like all these different like types of kindling.
You gotta have the airflow go in, so you gotta suck the air in and then go up.
Katie had to do it because she grew up with a furnace. She'd be like, it's not easy, and I was like,
not just a pile of wood, guys.
No, it makes me really question how people who you know set the house on fire, like, how does it happen?
Things are more flammable than timber.
Than wood, apparently. Yeah. The thing we set on fire is a lot less flammable than like other things.
As a side note, you can also make like crisscross squares to make a tower. Just as long as you didn't take the air in and funnel up.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll teach you how to make a fire later. This is research.
Yeah. I mean, maybe one day
I'll make a character use like 8 million hammers because you learned all those different hammer things the other day.
Oh my god.
And a fire.
So many hammers. There's got to be like one hammer in my novel, and when you see it, you'll just be like,
that's the hammer.
She knows a lot about this one hammer. Yeah. I sure do. Thanks, Kate.
Oh, Kate will go somewhere tropical during summer where you can have cocktails brought to you. I feel like that's awesome, but that's dangerous.
Right. He's gonna get like drunk off, you know.
Well, you know, she can still write. It's whether or not you can see. I would take it too far. I would have one too many mojitos, and I would not. I would come back to my notes like a week later and be like, I have no idea what I was.
I mean, you could use the cocktails as rewards for reaching your goals. So, like, every 1,000 words, you get a cocktail.
No, that's not good for me. I would write really, really fast, and then I just would not. It would basically be my notes would just be like ... kissing, and just characters kissing.
No, you'd have to do it for actual writing, not just notes, because it's just cheating.
That's true. Five cocktails in the street. That's exactly me, Lysandra. We just
5 cocktails in, I'd probably just fall asleep.
I stop writing after a while and I get really passionate about telling people how much of a cheery, little, naive, hopeless person that Idris, my main guy character, is, which Simone has had to listen to a number of times.
I mean, like, the other night we were drinking a lot of wine and we were just like,
I have a lot of feelings.
And I was like, yep.
Yeah, to be fair, she's very...
I'm really enjoying this, but like...
I have a lot of feelings. So many feelings. So, yeah. Oh, yes.
Winter cocktail waiters. Yep, all of these things. Winter cocktails? What? Oh, like mulled wine and stuff? If it's warm? Yeah. I mean, a lot of your amber spirits have more the winter cocktails, so... Yeah, you don't really want to... Like, a mojito is a summer cocktail.
That's true.
It's very fresh. Espresso martini. I love it. Yeah. Espresso martini is definitely like just a coffee.
Espresso martini is so good, so dangerous. Oh, yes.
It's delicious. I know how to make them. They're really easy. And I have like a coffee flavored cognac that I use as well. It's so good.
You can stay. I'll keep you.
Make my new contribution.
All right. We should do another sprint.
Yes, our final
before
sprint
we get distracted about all of the cocktails.
I have so many cocktails.
I'm not going to lie.
So much booze.
Yeah.
This is very relatable content, I'm sure.
Yeah. So we're going to do another 10 minutes. And this time we have a cityscape for you.
Yeah,
as writing inspiration.
I saw this and decided it felt very cyberpunky. And also
it's very your novel. I think.
I've been picking a lot of foresty things, but actually my novel is very much set in cities and suburbs. Also, like a flying blimp above the sky and an icy fortress in the middle of Siberia. But you know, cities, cool cities. I like cities. I'm a city person. I like, you know, lights that sparkle like stars in the sky, but like buildings, and some other really shitty metaphor that I used in my first chapter. You're all going to enjoy.
Crappy metaphors are the best.
But yeah, so there we go. Hopefully that inspires some of you. If you're also writing city-based.
Or if you're not, just be like, here's a cool picture.
Maybe make your characters go to the city, even if they're in the middle of camping in a forest.
I have fire going on at mine at the moment, so that's
fire.
kind of like a light. Yeah.
Fire is light.
Fire is
it's
it's not the same kind of light.
No, but you know, it's like the original light.
The original light. Isn't the original light the sun?
Well, now we're going back.
Yeah. Well, technically not even our sun, just
any sun.
Anyway, we're gonna start this sprint. So 10 minutes on the clock, starting now. Go. Mr. Braden.
What you doing?
Yeah.
How'd you go?
I did about 100 words.
Nice.
Which is exciting.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
It's a good number.
Yeah, good number of words.
Yeah.
How about you?
I did 189.
Yay, good job.
Yeah.
How'd the rest of you go? Let us know. 233. Nice job, Kate.
Nice, Kate.
And yes, I approve for everyone coming with espresso and coffee or whatever your poison or non-poison is.
Let's make Oh,
I'm not going to be able to.
Why not?
Because it's the 1st of July.
You're doing Dry July.
I'm doing Dry July.
What a fool.
I know, and our next stream will be the 1st of July. So you can I'll just have coffee. I'll just have coffee with me. That'll be fine.
I'm gonna have extra alcohol in my coffee just to rub it in.
Thanks for that.
Half a page. Nice work, Lysandra.
Ooh, another scene. I like it. Yes, good job.
Such good work.
I know.
Yeah, good productive day.
Good job, you guys.
You've actually written some words.
I know. I've written some. It's a good time.
Good. It's almost like what we set out to do.
I know, right? Whoa, settle down. It's good. Anything you want to share? Any good lines?
Yeah. What kind of scenes? Is it like a fun, sexy scene? Is it another kind of scene? Are there any other kinds of scenes?
Yeah. As opposed to fun, sexy scenes, sad scenes.
Sad scenes, I guess, probably less sexy.
Yeah. Can you have a sad and sexy scene?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
Maybe you can't.
Yeah.
I just said yes. I don't know.
Yeah, we're just like, yeah, totally.
I'm sure it exists.
My favourite line is the fire flickered in the hearth, rough hewn from the wall. Shadows danced behind Leda as she sipped the wine in her cup. There were shadows in her eyes as well.
Ooh, I like it.
Leda is telling a story. She's given some backstory onto my demon prince here. So she's about to drop some truth on my main character.
Some truth bombs.
Yeah. She is interesting. She's essentially going to find out part of the reason that Leda does not like the demon prince, aside from, and also why he might be called the demon prince. So there's that. That's what I wrote.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Ooh, father keeps daughter locked up and showers her with gifts like a proper creep. Nice. That is pretty creepy.
That is creepy.
Creepy.
Trust a father like that.
No.
Hell bad.
Love it. What's your favourite line?
I'm trying to think. It's a lot of dialogue.
Yeah. Does anyone get slapped?
No. She's imagining slapping. That's not going to help. That's too long. I'm just going to say... okay. So my character's being accused of, she's being, harassed. She's asking all these questions, and she's like, I've been a loyal member for years. You've no precedent to treat me like this. It's starting to feel like harassment. Interesting you say that, Miss Cross, as we actually do have some precedent. I believe you're familiar with Mr. Eric Gladstone. I forget his name. Sits back smugly. A cold chill runs down my spine. Of course, he's our handler.
Ooh.
What's happened to Eric?
Oh no!
We're going to find out.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bad things happening to Eric.
She's got to write it.
Poor Eric. Poor
Eric. Is Eric having a really bad day?
He's having a really shit day. He's not dead, but,
It's a bad day.
It's everything he worried about back in, chapter 16 is coming to fruition.
Oh, no.
So's mate.
Sorry, Eric. It was nice knowing you as a happy, gentle person.
He was
no longer
a helpful, beautiful boy.
Yeah, helpful little worker bee.
It's alright. Well, things will turn around probably. We'll see.
Hopefully.
We'll see. See how kind I am to Eric. I'm really going to remember my characters' names. The side characters, and you're like, what would I call them back in the day?
I have name written a lot in mine.
Yeah, I'm trying to highlight every instance so I don't actually send this to a publisher being like,
name. Yeah.
So professional.
I should search name.
Yeah.
My thing and find them.
Their name's good.
Yeah. I've got to name some twins, actually, in this thing.
Twins are good. What do you do when you forget your names of your characters?
Yeah.
Do you go back and find it, or do you have a filler name?
Yeah. I use a lot of Mick name.
I've renamed one of my side characters Leon because I couldn't remember his actual name, which I think was an L name, and I'm just stuck with Leon now. Leon works.
Fine.
Yeah,
it's good.
You've TK everywhere. Unsure of things because nowhere seem to have TK in them. So go back. That's a good idea actually, because then when you search, you a find TK.
That's a good point.
It should be easier.
I might steal that.
Yeah. Oh, excellent.
Exciting. I want to talk about next stream.
Yes.
It's in 2 weeks. As I said before, it is the 1st of July, which is also the first day of Camp NaNoWriMo! Woo! Yeah! And as promised, we will be streaming every week.
Yes.
What?
Every week during NaNoWriMo months, including the camps.
Yay!
Just in case anyone here doesn't know, what is NaNoWriMo, Mhairi?
NaNoWriMo is where you write a novel. In camp, it's good because you can specify your word limit.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
Normally
wonderful.
it's 50,000 in November, but in camp you can do whatever you like.
Yeah,
you can edit. You can. I'm only doing 35, and. So I think Matt just laughed at me.
Oh, it's someone else. That's fine.
An ill-timed sound.
Stop. 35. You get to 35,000.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Mhairi.
Thank you.
Even if your husband doesn't. Yeah. But you write that in a month.
Yeah.
And like it's great because if you sign up to the website, which you should sign up to the Camp NaNoWriMo website. Specifically, they have a separate camp website, not the regular one.
Yeah.
You join a cabin with your friends or some randos who might be pretty cool. Or
I have met some cool people.
Yeah?
Yeah. I met an author based in Melbourne a few years ago. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So it's cool when you have like other, Australians.
Yeah.
In the same time zones.
Yeah, it's good. So yeah, we'll be doing a stream once a week. May not be every Sunday, depending on everything. It might be another day, but we will.
Gotta work that out.
Yeah,
but
keep you updated
every week, and then we'll help tell you like where you should be up to if you're aiming for X many words. You can tell us if you're behind or ahead or how you're going.
Yeah. It'd be good.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Times.
Hopefully, you will be encouraged to keep writing even more than you normally might write.
It's true. I love it. So definitely join us at Camp NaNoWriMo.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be so much fun.
I'm gonna try and write the sequel to this book in that time.
Who won? They said that Callie is gonna
send us some images.
So Callie, send us some images.
Yep.
Hook us up on Unsplash and we will use your images.
Yeah, or wherever you want to get them from, but Unsplash is good
because high quality,
royalty free, just pretty, really pretty. A lot of random, cool, pretty shit.
Yeah,
and it doesn't have those like annoying watermarks like a lot of iStock does. Yeah,
because
I'm gonna pay for iStock.
I know.
What is it? It's not made of money.
Paying for things that people have done. How dare?
Pay your artists.
Pay artists.
But Unsplash is full of very kind people who donate their work.
Yes, it's good. So I love it.
You should probably credit these people actually in the comments.
I do in the posts.
Oh yeah, excellent. We do.
Yeah.
See, we credit them.
Yeah.
We're so good.
It's true.
Yeah.
I love it. Cool.
Excellent.
All right. Well, that's it from us this week. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Remember to like and subscribe. If you subscribe,
follow us on Twitter
and
the group. Instagram.
Yeah, Facebook.
We should do Instagram.
We should do an Instagram.
We're gonna post some shit. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. But there's a group on Facebook. Keep in touch. There's also theyjungle.com.
Yes, that will have content soon. More.
Yeah.
Is it .au?
No.
The YA Jungle. Google.
Yeah. Google us.
It'll come up probably.
And we'll see y'all around. Looking forward to Camp NaNoWriMo.
Can barely believe it's almost Camp NaNoWriMo.
Yeah, two weeks.
Also my birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
It's terrible. It's the 2nd of July.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's my actual birthday.
So we'll have a party. We'll have a joint Camp NaNoWriMo Simone's birthday party.
Definitely have some espresso martinis.
Yeah,
for that
just
session.
Espresso for me, but that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, your birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Kate.
Oh, happy birthday, Kate! Yay! All right, we'll leave you with it.
All right,
and
that's it.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.